Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 75 of Legacy Gaming with Atari Man 71. Before I begin, I'd like to remind everyone to play the games you have. It's great to grow your collection, but remember to play the games you already have. I'm doing these streams because I have an extensive collection and I really haven't touched it in almost 15 years. Try not to collect these games like they're trading cards. They were made to be played, so I think you should. I'm actually playing mine and I'm having a great time. I think it's good for the cartridges too. It keeps the contacts clean and keeps them in a playable condition. So just want to add, if you enjoy retro gaming or legacy gaming as I'm calling these games, and videos like this, please like, subscribe, and follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. I'm very active on all three platforms under the name AtariMan71. On this episode, I'm going to be playing two games which were published by Froggo. The game titles are Cruise Missile and Seahawk. So the first game I'm going to be playing today is Cruise Missile, and you see the cartridge here, and I will put it in my Atari. I will turn my video capture card on, and I will turn on the game. Okay, so I'm going to call up my information for Cruise Missile. And so Cruise Missile is cartridge FG1007, and like all these other games, it was released in 1987, and it uses a joystick. And as always, Wicco command controller. If they made one today, I would probably still be buying it. So, as almost all the games released by Froggo for the 2600, Cruise Missile is no exception. It's a direct copy of a game by Exocet, or the game called Exocet by Sancho, and it was released in 1982. Here we have a game that they released in 1987, and they did not make any modifications to this game. In fact, I believe it says Sancho, and I'll look here. Yeah, it's Sancho 82 at the bottom of the screen here. It's crazy. It's crazy. They don't even put their own name on it. So this game is interesting, and it has a little bit of a learning curve. You have 8 lives you play in the game, and the first wave you're on the top surface and you're shooting at these towers, and you have to destroy 10 towers, and then you can move into. I'm sorry, you have to shoot 10 towers in the first phase to get to the second phase. If you shoot the small towers, you can hit them anywhere except a little small window slit. You can actually shoot right through that. I've actually done it several times. It's not that hard. But other than that, you can shoot them anywhere else. The large towers, and I don't know that one has come by because it'll kill you. They look like satellite radio towers or radar towers, and you have to shoot those from the dish section where it's shooting from. Excuse me. And so the game requires some swift movements and some fast action to succeed. And that's why it has a little bit of a learning curve. Because I didn't see anyone doing it, I just tried to figure it out myself. And it's a little bit of timing and a little, quick movement. But you can't go too far because you can hit the ground and you can die. You can actually crash land in this game. So after you shoot 10 towers on the top surface, you have the opportunity to go below ground. So you see that there's a tower and this up and down arrow, which I believe they also call a tower, in the underground area. And that underground area is not, it moves up and down. You see the gap widens and narrows in some areas. But to go underground, after you've shot 10 towers, it gives you 3 opportunities. It puts 3 holes. And you have to fly through these holes to get to the underground area. And so it's a little tricky. I've only successfully navigated it a few times. A couple other times I've crashed, and it's really easy to crash. And once you get underground, there's 2 different types of towers that you can shoot. And after you've destroyed 10 of those, you go back to the top surface and battle the top surface towers again. I believe you can stay underground, but the action increases and everything shoots faster. The point totals increase as well, but everything just comes at you a lot faster. I've not been successful enough to go to the bottom. I've gone to the bottom, but then I don't believe I destroyed 10 towers and was pushed back up. So in the game, after you've destroyed 50 towers, the ground turns from green to blue. And then if you destroy 10 towers after the ground turns blue, then you gain an extra life. And as with all Froggo games, the A difficulty is easy and the B difficulty is difficult. So I'm going to leave it in the A difficulty. Remind me when I switch over out of Froggo games to switch it back. So VGR ratings for this game, the graphics are rated 2 for reasonable. And the playability is 2 for dry, brief enjoyment. Pardon me. Ugh, long day. Okay, and so I'm just going to start out and I'll show you what this game is about. So you can stay here and it's pretty safe. The other thing that's strange, you have to push forward to shoot. Okay, so like I said, you have to move forward, and you can shoot backwards and forwards. Underground, you can shoot down, but up on top, you can't. So you can't just, shoot down at these guys. So you have to go into their firing line. There, I crashed on the ground. So those high towers are actually pretty difficult to shoot. Boy, I'm just messing up. Alright. Ugh, I shot it, but... So I'm going to reset. This game is difficult, actually. And I think that's why it gets a dry, brief enjoyment. See, it's difficult because you have to push forward, so you have to push into your enemy to kill him. Now, I shot it, but I didn't get the points for it. Because I think it shot me first. Ugh. And you can't shoot it in the tower part, or it doesn't count. I mean, that's game. I'll get underground. It's just, like I said, this game is a pain. See there, I think I shot through it. Ugh. See, that's why I say it requires swift movements. If you don't hit it, you crash into it. There's no flying around it. Terrible. Alright, I'm not going to start off with that crap. Alright. See there? That's where you get underground. And that, you know, that first time I did it, I thought I was right through, but jeez. Oh, come on. Ugh, I don't. So there I shot through it. Alright, I'm not gonna die. I'm one of those bad boys. Jesus. Have pity on me. Alright, I think I'm figuring out a little bit of this. So you want to ride it right here and then shoot and get low instead of what I was doing. Ugh. See, now I'm stuck on top again. Jeez. That went through it. That's it. Game is frustrating. I want to get underground at least once. I've done it in practice, like I said. That's it. I knew that was going to happen. Oh my god! Dude shot me twice. Nah, that's game. I'll play it one more time. I'll try to get underground. Like I said, I've done it in practice. Ugh, that's frustrating. Should have went up. Jesus Christ, it's going to take all my lives. I don't know what I could do differently to get underground. I'm hitting it right in the middle. Maybe, you know, I know there's that line there, but I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I know I've gotten underground before, and I've killed enough enemies to get underground, but it's just not letting me down there. So I apologize. I wasn't able to show you the underground tunnels, but you know, that's pretty much Cruise Missile. It's dry, brief enjoyment, that's for sure. So I'll take out that game and put in the only other game I'm playing for now, which is Seahawk. So I will put this game in and turn it on. Okay, and it's loud, and it constantly plays by itself like this. So I'm going to mute this for now while I go over my information for Seahawk. So Seahawk is cartridge FG1008. As with the other Froggo games, it's released in 1987, and it uses a joystick controller. And Seahawk is an exact copy of the game named Seahawk by Sancho. And I've had this game for a long time, but I've never played it. And I want to add that I'm playing these even though they're exact copies. I don't have Exocet, and I don't have Seahawk by Sancho, so I'll play these instead. And so, like I said, I've had this game for a long time, but never really played it. I was never really into the Froggo games. It's mostly because I didn't have them as a kid, and I didn't know what the games were like. So in this game, you're flying a fighter jet over the ocean, and there are helicopters that you need to take down, or you can kill. And there are also enemy ships which launch missiles at you that you also need to take out. In addition to the enemies on the ocean, there are some friendly ships. The friendly ships are red, and so your jet is red and the friendly ships are red. If you get shot down, you'll parachute out of your jet, and if you land on a red ship, and only on a red ship, they'll save your life, and it's basically like getting a free life, or you don't lose your life. Excuse me. The ships are randomly spread on the ocean, and every time there's a ship, there's a helicopter. To shoot down the helicopter, you need to use your guns, and to do this, you need to push the button and push left or right on your joystick. If you don't, you will launch a torpedo, which goes downward at an angle into the ocean. But it's not an actual torpedo, it's more like a bomb, because if it's not a direct hit on a ship, it does not sink it. It does not travel in the water like a torpedo normally does. Also, you can take out a helicopter with a torpedo. I've done it. So here's something that I've never done that I read in the instructions is you use the select switch and you can change the size of torpedoes that you shoot. I don't know what the purpose of that would be. Maybe it makes it more difficult, or maybe the firing frequency goes up. But you can change your torpedoes. So we'll see what that's like in the game. So there you see he was shot and he was a little parachute guy. As with all Froggo games, moving the difficulty switch is A for beginners and B is for advanced players. So VGR ratings for this game, the graphics are 2 for reasonable and the playability is 2 for dry brief enjoyment. So there you see that the guy parachuted and he landed on the aircraft carrier, so you don't lose a life when that happens. But you don't want to shoot the red aircraft carriers because they're your allies. So I'm going to see here, I'm going to reset the game. Like I said, it's very basic. It's just scoring points. It's really what it's all about. So I'm going to reset and, hit select. Select doesn't really do anything. Okay, they are smaller. So I guess it makes it more difficult. So I'm going to hit select again, and it's probably the big ones. No, they're even smaller. Yeah, so there's the big ones. Okay, so I'm going to, we don't have sound yet, so I'm going to just use the big ones. There's my jet fighters remaining. So I'm going to turn the sound back on. I'm going to turn it down a little because this game is obnoxiously loud. Maybe that's a little too quiet. Yeah, see? That is pretty loud. Okay. So I'm going to hit reset, start playing again. And you see how that ship changed from red to black. I mean, it does that all the time in this game. There I used a torpedo and killed a helicopter. Okay, so now I want to get to this red ship. And so I still have 8 lives. And shoot your machine guns. You need to go forward. So there's, oof, nope, not gonna get it, losing a life. Oh no, I lost all my points. There we got one. Ugh. So if I go back this way, nope. Sorry, I'm totally distracted. So what happens is, when they shoot you, oh no. Yeah, so what's interesting is these ships can still shoot at you after you've destroyed them, too. Nope. See, what's frustrating is to shoot forward, you have to push forward. Ugh. Nope. Sometimes if you push back, you get lucky and the ship changes from black to red. Nope. Oh, come on. There's a red ship. Nope. Ugh. So that's game. So I'm going to just reset it again. See, and that's what I hate. You get it off screen and you come back to it. I never saw that. I never noticed that before. Ugh. Oh, that was crap. See, when I want to shoot a bomb, ugh, come on. Yeah, I was almost there. Did I make it? See, now that I know I can stay up here... Oh, come on. Nah. That's my new favorite move. Oh, come on. I thought for sure it was gonna... Almost made it. Oh, come on. Man, it's a black ship now. Oh, come on. Ugh. That's game. Try it one more time. Too risky. Oh, come on. Ugh. Even worse. Ugh. I almost thought that guy too. Oh, come on. Now, this was a red ship. Oh, come on. That is a bunch of crap. Ugh. Ugh. Trying to get that helicopter. Come on. That's too low. Helicopters are like mosquitoes. That was lucky. Ugh. Once it's off screen, you're screwed. Of course. Gotta shoot my guys. Oh, just kill all the allies. Yeah, okay. That's the game I'm playing here. And it's gonna be red. Yep, I told you. And it's gonna be black. Jesus Christ. So that's Seahawk. There's really not much to it. It's just this simple game where you're shooting boats and helicopters. I guess, Hold on. There are multiple games, I thought. Maybe not. I thought there was a game where maybe it's just the higher difficulty level has to... Let's reset. Jesus. Oh yeah, the select is the size of the torpedoes. So I made those smaller. Oh, I lost it because I didn't land on the ship. They fall a lot. You fall a lot faster in this in the A difficulty. Jeez, that's game. All right, so that's it. That's I'm not gonna play anymore. I'm gonna subject myself to any of these misery. Okay, I'll turn him down too. So that's my stream for today. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I know I'm not the best game player out there, but I'm trying to bring you some information and some gameplay from my extensive collection. I'd like to remind everyone that even though we may be through the worst part of the pandemic, I want you to be healthy and stay safe. And I still think it's a good idea to wash your hands and social distance. I appreciate you taking the time to watch me play these games. I stream on Twitch on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday under the name AtariMan71. The videos from the stream are then released on YouTube Monday through Friday of the following week. I'm going to be taking a couple weeks off from streaming because I'm swamped at work. I might stream, but it might not be, you know, this structured Atari 2600 stuff. I might play some different games. I will be working on some videos behind the scenes, though, and I will be back in a couple weeks live streaming. Thank you again, and have a great day.